What's up, guys? Welcome back to Road to the 2 Comic Club, and today is the 24th of January, and I'm going to start the screen recording, and let's just see how we did today. Alright, so we lost a little bit of money today, but we actually made quite a good comeback because we were down about 10,000, a little over 10,000 at one point today, but we ended up finishing the day down 5,400, so really good comeback. I want to talk about a couple trades that I did. I sold my Facebook calls because I totally forgot that this one expired in June, and I wanted to get out of that position because we were in the money, so figured take profits, and then I bought some new ones for January 2019. I want to make sure all my calls expire at the same time so I can keep track of them because there's so many. Yeah, I'm sure advanced traders probably have them staggered. They keep better track of them, but I don't trade full time really. I do my YouTube, which right now, since I'm editing so much, I can't monitor everything as much. So I try to keep it simple and do the same expirations, and it's been working so far. Knock on wood, hopefully they can keep it up. But anyways, I've got into a line finally. I wanted to get into them since I heard about them like a week or so ago. Once I sold my Facebook calls, I had a little bit extra money. Yeah, so I got that one. I wanted to get some more universal display, but I already have 9 calls, and so I wanted to get into a new position. And over here, I set some more stop orders for Home Depot and Weight Watchers because I'm up a lot on those already. And so I'm going to be closely monitoring those prices. And as they go up, for every dollar they go up, I'm going to bump this up $1. And speaking of bumping up, my Netflix was at 50, and then I bumped it up to 54 and then 55. And if you look down here, I'm trying to trail by like $5, I think, is what I chose to do. And so now that it's up to 64, it went up at the end of the day, and I didn't catch it in time. So tomorrow morning, as long as it's still trading right around this price, I'm going to bump this up to like $59. I bumped up Amazon to 123. I forget what it was earlier, but I think it was like at, it like jumped up like $12 or something like that. So I bumped it up from like 110 or 111 to 123. So I locked in even more profits because $12 is $1,200 profit per contract, and I have 2 of them, so that's like $2,400. So anyways, I think you guys get the picture. Just trying to lock in profits because with what's going on right now in the world and like uneasiness with everything, and plus we've been on a huge run, I'm thinking that I really need to be more careful and set these orders just in case we get a nice big pullback or something like that. I'm not worried long run, but I want to avoid like a really bad day. So I'm trying to do this. I'm going to do more of these as I go. I'm just doing a little bit at a time here and there. So let's look at the positions. We have Netflix was on top again, so I think they were still riding that wave from their earnings. And then Amazon again at the top as well. So Netflix and Amazon have been our 2 all-stars the last couple days, and we needed them today, man. Because check this out, we have Universal Display. We lost a lot of money with them. We were down like over $7,000 with them earlier today, but they came back a little bit towards the end. So they were down like $14 a share at one point. They finished a little bit better than that, but still not a great day for them. But from what I'm reading, there's really no reason for them to be down so much, so I'm not too worried about them. So here's the percentages so you can see who did the best. Looks like it was Netflix and General Motors. So yeah. Alright, so here's the losers, obviously. And then let's go to the watch list real quick. So there's that Watt Energy that my friend was talking about. He just got like a call option with them recently, so hopefully they go up. And Hemp Americana right at a penny. So man, they've been struggling to get past that threshold. It's been like once they get over there, they come back down. But Netflix up to $261 a share. Holy crap, that's amazing. Up $11 today. That's awesome. And the VIX went up today, which means increased volatility overall in the market. Then we got Alibaba, Logitech. Logitech's still going up from their earnings, it looks like. And then yeah, so you can see the companies here. Let's just kind of scroll through these. Home Depot, another solid day for them. They're just such a beast. They're just such a beast. I love Home Depot. Okay, so let's go to page 4, page 5, or I'm sorry, that was page 4. Page 5, page 6, and page 7. And the NASDAQ did finish down 45 points, the Dow up 41. So it really wasn't that bad of a day. It was bad for us because we were mostly in NASDAQ, but not too bad overall. All right, so we're gonna wrap it up, and I'm gonna talk about a couple things, and then yeah, we'll wrap it up from there. All right, so I want to start by talking about Lam Research because they reported earnings beat. today, and so their stock is actually up after hours. They were down today, but up after hours, so that's really cool. They had reported adjusted non-GAAP earnings of $4.34 a share and revenues of $2.58 billion, and they expect revenue for March 2018 quarter to be $2.85 billion, which is a little bit ahead of some estimates, so that's really good. And I wanted to read you this because I still know nothing about this technology, so, and I can't even like comprehend it with my mind. So like, just listen to this. So if you're not familiar, Lam's Research is a trusted global supplier of innovative wafer fabrication equipment and services to the semiconductor industry. Their broad portfolio of market-leading deposition, etch, and clean solution helps customers achieve success on the wafer by enabling device features that are 1,000 times smaller than a grain of sand. That's just ridiculous. 1,000 times smaller than a grain of sand, which is like a speck on your thumb. 1,000 times, resulting in smaller, faster, more powerful, and more power-efficient chips. Through collaboration, continuous innovation, and delivering on commitments, Lam is transforming atomic scale engineering and enabling its customers to shape the future of technology. Holy crap, I don't even know how that works, but that's just so impressive. So yeah, really good for them. Awesome. What else did I see? I'm trying to go off of memory here. Okay, so Tesla, apparently there was a charity event for men only in like England or something, and apparently they were being very disrespectful towards women, like grabbing them, touching them, groping them, and doing inappropriate things. And Tesla had sold a Model X to them to raffle off to raise money, but Tesla, once they heard about what happened, they were pretty disgusted by it, and they said, we're taking the Model X back, you can't have it. So I thought that was good for them. I'm glad that they showed some morals there. And BMW followed suit and took back their BMW i8 that they had sold them to auction. So that's good. And what else with Tesla? There was a crash with someone that was using autopilot, and I haven't looked into any of the details, but they are looking into it. And in the grand scheme of things, Tesla cars result in so few deaths because they're such a safe car. I do want to stress that it is the safest car on the road right now, according to all the tests that they've done. And so it's not any reason to like freak out about the stock or about the cars in general. Things happen, and until we get to like fully autonomous, like everything, there are still going to be accidents. But with self-driving cars, it's going to vastly be reduced. And I think it's something to consider when you're saving up for a new car. Anyways, what else? Oh, Universal Display. So their stock was down today, right? And people are, I guess I was reading an article that they were talking about their biggest customer is Samsung, and they've been delaying their fabrication of their, like a manufacturing place. They're expanding it, but they put a delay on it. And that kind of freaked out investors, but it said that Samsung wants to make sure that they don't get into a position where they're producing too many, because you don't want to be overproducing these things and then have to waste it all by, like, I guess, having too much inventory. So they're putting it on hold now to kind of monitor the progress and see where it's going, so they can make their decision from there. And that's kind of what I got from that article. I probably should reread it, but that's pretty much the gist of it. But they did again cite another agreement with LG, and so I think, and then they were talking about Apple not using OLED for all their phones this coming year, but only for like a higher end model. Then they're going to do basically the model or the iPhone 10, but with like LCD screens. Again, this analyst that was in the article, I'll put a link in the description below. It was like, fear not, Apple will have all OLED screens soon, is like what the headline was. So he's basically saying that eventually Apple will do all OLED screens, and so not to really worry about it. And I think it just creates a really good buying opportunity, to be honest. And so I wish I could get more, but I don't have any. If anything in my stuff triggers and sells tomorrow, I might look into buying more OLED. But for now, I just got to hold on to my positions. So with that said, hope you guys like this video. If you did, please hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you have any questions, comments, please post in the comment section below. And thank you guys so much for watching, and hope you guys have a great night, and we will see you tomorrow. Oh, hey, real quick. So I keep forgetting to talk about cryptos, and they've been going down the past couple days, maybe even a few days, but right now they seem to be going back up. And so yeah, we're starting to make some money back again. Really excited about that because we're in Cardano and we're in Neo. So yeah, I really honestly haven't been paying too much attention to this because I just frankly don't know how any of this stuff works. Like I get the concepts, I get the gist of it, but there's like the technical side of it is just way over my head, and I'm gonna make a video about it later, so I don't want to talk too much about it, but I'll explain why I don't really pay too much attention to these. But yeah, so I'm really excited though. Things are finally back in the green because it's just been pretty crappy the last week or so. But anyways, yeah. So thank you guys again for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.